Okay, here we go. Here we go. From my over 50 mind to yours. This is the quickest ice cream product that you can whip up. This comes from my dear grandmother, may she rest in peace, Miss Ollie Mae Parker. She used to make this for us when we were really young. I'm talking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old maybe. And this is a sorbet. I was going to do a cream, but I'm not going to use any milk. I'm not going to use any milk products or whatever. So this is a sorbet, just a couple of ingredients, and you whip this up using fresh snow. It's so much fun and it tastes great. So here we go. All right, first I'm going to add, this is about a quarter cup of water. Quarter to a third is good, right? And you want to measure it out for sure because you don't want to overdo it. Now I'm just going to splash in some cinnamon just for taste. I usually don't use cinnamon and you don't have to. That's about a half a teaspoon, right, of cinnamon. Then I'm going to go with, this is where the flavor really comes from. Any citrus will do the trick for this sorbet. And so this is going to be just about a quarter cup of lemon juice, good old lemon juice, right? So this is actually really healthy for you as well because it doesn't contain very many ingredients. And nowadays, it's really important to cut down on the number of ingredients that you're going to use, especially if you're going to use sugar and you're over 50. And next is some sugar, okay? So I'm going straight in. I'm going to use, this is a quarter cup total, but I'm going to use about half that. Okay, and use about half of that in there. And I have my water, and I have my cinnamon, and I have my lemon juice, all right? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just whip this up. I'm just gonna stir it around. That's what it looks like. Okay? And that is going to be my flavor. So I want the sugar to dissolve, right? And once that sugar isn't grainy anymore, you don't hear, too much of the graininess anymore, right? It's about ready for the main ingredient, which is the snow, okay? So here we go. And I have a special little something that I may add in the end as needed. But here it is. Here comes the snow. I've been keeping this fresh bowl of Baltimore Snow in my fridge for just a few minutes, right? And so we're gonna just add that, right? And it's nice and icy. Oh, look at that. Baltimore is known for something called a snowball. In other places around the country, these, the thing that I'm talking about are called snow cones. But in Baltimore, we've always called them snowballs. And of course, we have the best. So I'm just adding this. Oh, big chunk, big chunk, big chunk. Just adding that to it, getting it all in there, right? So that's probably about, 16 ounces maybe of fresh snow into that mixture, okay? And now I'm just gonna whip it all up. Right? If you see anything in there that doesn't look like snow, and it's not the ingredients that you used, who knows? Maybe something fell out of the sky. I may just have to do that. But I'm just whipping this up, right? Just like this, all right? You'll see it turn color. You want to get it all whipped up in there, right? And of course, the snow is going to melt. And as it does, it kind of cuts the flavor, right? It kind of cuts the flavor as well, right? So I'm going to go ahead and give this a quick taste and see what I've made. Now, my grandmother, she would smooth this out, make it really nice and smooth in here, right? And then she would just put it back in the refrigerator for us. And I can remember when I was in elementary school, I would come to her house sometimes after school, or after the snow, and she would have some of this ready for me. So here goes. I'm gonna give it a try. That is really, really good. Really, really good. Oh wow, the cinnamon and the lemon is coming through. Melts up just the way that it should. This is delicious. Want some? I wish I could share it with you. Good stuff. The secret ingredient, or the other ingredient, it's not really a secret, that I was going to use, just in case, some good old orange juice. I don't need it. It would add, a different flavor to it that I'm sure would come out just as good, but I really don't need it. The lemon juice and the cinnamon, right? And what's that? 1/8 of a cup of sugar, I guess, is absolutely perfect. Like I said, this size bowl is about 16 ounces. What did I say? 8 ounces at first? Yeah, it's probably a little more than 8 ounces. I'm saying it's about a 12-ounce bowl, and it was topped off. So about 12 ounces of fresh snow, right? Sit the bowl outside so that it collects snow in the air, not on ground level. Obviously, people are cleaning off things, and you're gonna get somebody's dirty snow mixed in yours. So I had these, out in the yard, right? But kind of elevated. My yard is kind of an elevated thing, and so they were up in the air. And I think that those little pieces of things that I saw in there were probably something off of the bush. I have bushes in the front yard, and as the snow came down, something probably blew off there. It was nothing alarming. So, but this is really, really good and delicious. Go ahead and make yourself some today. Nice, healthy, delicious treat for you on this snowy day. From my over 50 mind to yours, remember that it's always the same old 7 and 6. Nothing more, nothing less. See you soon.